got you into the game?
Got me into the game, I said my love for music. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as I was like a kid, I heard hip hop. You know, I heard Curtis Slow, I heard Run DMC, and it's like that was the generation. That was my music generation. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like automatically dragged me into loving hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much. I can't. It's almost unexplainable. It's in me, man. I love this shit so much. That's how it came about.
Who inspires you to do what you do?
Who inspired me? Besides my family, like my mother's political, my father is to police, you know, music, like in the music game. So it's kind of like how I got started of being inspired, you know what I mean? Like to write about political shit or shit that means something, you know what I'm saying? And spit it, you know what I mean? So it's like my family definitely, but as far as artists, you know, it goes deep as, you know, like De La Soul, 415, Too Short, Tribe Called Quest, you know, Roots, you know, Black Thought, Wu-Tang, like all them cats, like, you know what I'm saying, like, inspired me. Like, when you hear weak shit, you get inspired, like, man, I gotta do something about this. Or you hear dope ass shit, you get inspired, like, man, I'm ready to create. So, you know, it's a give and take when you're an artist. I mean, you hear shit that inspires you in a good way, inspires you in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? That's how you take it from there.
Being in the rap game for a while, what do you think it takes to be where you are?
I think you really gotta love it. You know what I'm saying? Or really, you know, have a strong feeling for it. You know, I mean, as far as being successful and, you know what I'm saying, like financially and all that shit, then you might, in these days and times, you might have to do some selling out, or you might have to cater, you know what I'm saying, a certain way towards a certain audience if you haven't, you know what I'm saying, built your foundation yet. If you're just an artist trying to get in it now, you know what I'm saying, you want to be successful, financially it's gonna be hard. You know, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, sing bullshit. But if you want to make music with standards and make music, you know what I'm saying, that really means something, you know what I'm saying, say something that's going to last and stand the test of time, then, you know, shit, they can do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I say, you know, it is what it is, but you got to just keep making good music. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the bottom line, really.
With your name, Crypto, what were you trying to address to your fans?
I'm going to hit you right back. What's up? Hold on a second. What's up with it? I have no idea, but he dropped it off. I'm sure he did. Okay, we'll see him tonight. Inside looks can?
Yeah, it's the syrup one, right?
Alright, we'll figure it out. I'll see you in a second. I'm gonna talk to you. If the twins out of here, twin sons out of here, so I rap Steve on the flip. Alright. Okay, go ahead.
So being in the Crypto, what were you trying to say?
You know, I just really wanted to, my friend, like, Equip is a good name, you know, my nickname is E, you know, they call me E, so my boy, White Mike, they call me Crypto and shit, and I just figured, like, I wanted to make it a definition as provide what's needed. When you equip with something, you have it, you know what I'm saying, you're ready to do it, so it's like, Crypto, to me, is the definition of providing what's needed. You know what I'm saying? In this game, the rap game, the life game, whatever it is. That's what I'm going to try to do with my artists. I might not be successful at every angle I do.
A lot of
that's what my efforts are, you know, aimed at.
What were your original plans before the music?
I didn't really have no plans, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was always, like I said, I was born into the music somewhere. I mean, I graffiti, you know, I did breakdancing. I was like,
I'm right here.
You know what I mean? Like, I hung with legends and shit, like, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But I never felt my place as really contributing to the hip-hop culture like that. Oh, I gotta get this to her.
I got this shit.
Had to get that one, man.
Yeah.
Had to get that one. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, exactly. Contributing to the rap game with the hip-hop shit. I mean, I didn't really have nothing. I like basketball. I like graffiti. I like all that shit. You know what I mean? But I never had a career to really make a choice out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know, someday, as far as now, I'd like to rap, but someday I'd like to, like, you know, coach a basketball team. You know, just certain shit that can be community involved. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
How do you feel when you see new artists kind of come up?
I mean, I take it with a grain of salt. I mean, if they're good or bad, you know, if it's good, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a breath of fresh air. When it's a new artist spitting something refreshing and something sacrificial, like they're sacrificing their image to be a cool-ass motherfucker, but they're speaking on some real shit. That's why they're sacrificing, you know what I'm saying? So that's, to me, is what makes them artists, you know what I'm saying? So when I hear new artists in the game, I'm like, I could admit it, sometimes I'm like, shrug it off, like, I don't even want to hear this shit. But I'll give artists a chance. I'll listen to their shit, you know what I'm saying, new or old. Yeah, I mean, because I was in the same position. I've always, you know what I'm saying, I've been in the same, trying to pass my CDs out to this person, never had, you know, and I didn't have one thing, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'll give them a chance, man.
What did you take on today's hip-hop?
Hip-hop? I mean, it's hard to say, like, hip-hop, I love hip-hop, because it'll never die, how people say, you know what I'm saying? Because there's always a certain following that you can dig up, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't know about the mainstream, but like people listen to reggae even and think it's like, you know, like mainstream, there's a bunch of bullshit on it because, you know, it's commercial. Everything that gets, okay, when you can capitalize and make $1 off of it, people believe America or some big motherfucking big wigs got their hands in it already. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know, motherfuckers hip hop, you gotta really search for that shit. You know what I'm saying? There's people that's still out there that only buy wax. You know what I'm saying? There's people out there that collect tapes. And the real music is out there. There's artists like me out there. And you know what I'm saying? Struggling, independent, underground artists that's really doing it. Here you go. All night, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just try to play my position, not to be too involved. Like, oh, who's the new motherfucker? Or, oh, these niggas is weak. I'm gonna diss these motherfuckers because they don't rap like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't for the yin and yang balance, you know what I'm saying? You know, if it wasn't for the bad, it would be no good. And vice versa. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to play my position. You know what I'm saying? Wake up from the minds up to the real shit. You know, play my part.
If someone like me has a lot of music, but it's undecided, what would you tell me?
I would say just enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? And it'll come to you. You know what I mean? Like, do research online, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of ways in this business, to be involved in the music game, in the rap, hip-hop world, without being an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's ways to get involved. I mean, concerned, if you got love for hip-hop, then that means you got love for the culture. You know what I'm saying? The music, you got love for the music, you got love for the culture. Now, if you got love for the culture, you got love for the message. See what I'm saying? So, and to promote that message doesn't mean you have to grab a mic or spin a turntable. You see what I'm saying? Like, to contribute and be a part of this hip-hop world, y'all gonna party tomorrow night? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta have that whole shit to just be a part of something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be someone's manager. If you see an artist and you really feeling what he's speaking and you know that this cat has talent to get somewhere, then you gonna stand behind it. You know what I'm saying? You could be, that's your contribution to hip hop. You know what I mean? Do that shit, make it happen. You know what I mean? And find an artist and they're promoting the right shit. That's how you do it. Like, yeah, for real, I'm standing behind. This is my man. This is my folks. Hey, you come here for a minute.
Hey, how are you?
Here. I got something for you.
The party tomorrow.
My name's Twister.
Yeah.
Where I see you at?
I see you with one of my friends. She had like a video.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Take this fly out. You guys are probably 21, but tomorrow night, you're 21?
22.
The party tomorrow. You better come day before Thanksgiving on Proceed Mission. It's my record release party. It's going to be cracking. Come through tomorrow night. All right?
Thank you.
And so this is the last question. Any further advice do you have to give to all the young ones
you know, just use your head, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I try to tell young people. Like, I know it's hard because we all grew up, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But just try to help cats to use their head, make right decisions. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, man. It's a cutthroat world, man. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers don't care about nobody. You know what I mean? And that's the whole part. You know, youngsters, I would say live life and aim your life to travel. You know what I'm saying? Before I traveled, I thought I knew the world. I thought I knew everything. But traveling can open up your mind. You know what I'm saying? It expands your shit. It gets you to a new level. You know what I mean? Like individually, as a crew, musically, spiritually. You know, it lets you know that the world is so big but yet so small. You know what I'm saying? And how you can, you know, build and feed off of cultures. Like, you know what I'm saying? Really learn off some people, other people's cultures. That America, you know what I'm saying, is like a bastard culture. You know what I'm saying? Bastard language. English is the last language that was ever made. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like we stole from everybody's culture and make us. It's our duty as human beings or whatever, you know what I'm saying, as Americans, to go out there and do the real research on what America was built on, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, different countries, see the love and the open-mindedness of other people from the other countries, you know what I'm saying, like that's what really expands the artist's mind, you know what I'm saying, like an artist really wake up from that shit, you know, and a person, like I said, anybody, it doesn't have to just be, you know what I'm saying, a musical person, you know what I'm saying, so.
Well, thanks for having me.
It's all good, folks.